I'm Alex, if you don't know me. It's great to be here, and I'm honored to be best man for this guy. It's a beautiful night. Got my boys over here, family all here. Thanks to everyone for making this happen. I know a lot of work went into it. I just kind of showed up, so I appreciate that. And I'm planning on having fun, so good job. I wanted to say those vows were beautiful. I mean, does everyone agree? Now, if you want to know where to find those vows, there's a great website. It's called searchbestsellers.com. My boy right here can direct you to the website, and I promise he gets royalties from that. But seriously, thank you so much, guys, for having me here. It's great to be here. And I've known Mike for a while, like 11 years too long, I guess. Yeah. But I've known him since college, and I want to paint a picture of Mike in college first. If you guys didn't know him in that realm, some of the glory years there. But I met Mike first in the dormitory. He skated up. He had really long hair, believe it or not. He can't do that anymore, I guess. But he would hand roll cigarettes, and he'd sit in this little courtyard. So sorry for selling you out on the hand rolled cigarette thing, but it was what it was. It was unique, I guess. And he would sit there, and I would skate out in the front courtyard there. I guess I was probably trying to show off and attract women, but I have a lovely woman, Jenna, love you, baby. So the skateboarding thing didn't work out, just being regular kind of did. But he came up to me and he's like, I think he might have even said, "You're somebody I should know," because I might have landed like an ollie or a very simple trick. And he ran off, he skated off really fast, and he had like a hard briefcase on him. And for some reason he had a New Jersey accent at this point. You're somebody I gotta know. You stay here, trust me. And he skates off, and I'm like, I don't know what just happened, who this guy is. I'll probably never see him again. But he comes back with a skateboard deck that was like pristine. It's like 1980s. Maybe it's his dad's. This could be like an heirloom. It's worth hundreds of dollars. Probably not, but it was a nice skateboard deck, and he proceeds to give it to me. And that was how our relationship started. It was random. Mike's always been a giving guy and a loving guy, and we got to know each other more, and eventually we took that next step in our relationship, and I went to his house. So I'm going to give you like a guide through his house. Let's walk in through the garage, because in America all the garages are the front door for whatever reason. And you walk into the garage and there's a weight set. And it's like, one of those ones where everything's attached and sketchy, and you're like, is this gonna hold up? But we wanted to be in shape, we wanted to be attractive and cool and stuff. So we work out in there. And every time we were working out, his roommate would come in. This is one of probably several roommates. And he had a different supplement every single day. And he would have like creatine and 5-HTP-20 and nitroglycerin. I don't know what he had. The dude didn't lift a single weight the entire time we worked out, but he had every supplement known to man. So if you got past the garage, which was weird in its own right, you get into the kitchen, and Mike's always been about health, treating his body right, doing things that are good for him. So he said, you know what, I'm gonna take a stab at cooking. And I was like, all right, that sounds cool. We got a potluck, people will come together, maybe we'll hold hands in a big circle. I don't know. But Mike was like, I'm gonna cook something healthy. So he's like, all right, let's do the food pyramid, and there's vegetables, and there's fruit, and water. And he was like, what if I put those all together and boiled it with no salt? So it was a water, cabbage, strawberry, and later on, to try to amend the taste, I think he added blueberries. And I was just like, dude, you should stick to like making spinning plastic toys that attach to phones, which is a whole other thing. I mean, Mike basically invented the fidget spinner. So close, right? This guy's an inventor. He's a genius. I gotta give him that. Loving guy and a great guy. So that's college Mike generally. I mean, he did used to have this crazy contraption that was like, this is another selling you out on your, I guess, party years, but he had this contraption that could hook into any bottle or liquid holding thing that created a hookah. And he labeled himself the hookah guy. He's like, I'm the hookah guy. You remember me? Remember me? I'm the hookah guy. It's like, no, your name's Mike, dude. You're not the hookah guy. You're Michael Diaz. But it worked, and people remember him, and he was iconic and memorable and out there. And then he started blindfolding people and putting them back to back, and he called it pick your nose, and I still to this day have no idea what that means. But you know what? People loved it, and people loved interacting with Mike and seeing Mike in that headspace. And he moved on from there and kind of started pursuing a career, worked in, making toys, invented the fidget spinner, and you moved down to South Florida. And I think I'd call him every week and say, man, miss you, you gotta move back. I miss your energy and being around you. Give me a second. Go, Alex, go, you got this. But then there's the other voice that's like, no, dude, cry, it's cool, man. You're fine. This is one of those days. But is it? We don't know. It's over now. But Mike, I miss you, man, and I called him every day, and I said, Mike, come back up here. We love you. We need to be a part of your life. And sorry for taking him away from the family. But Mike moved into this neighborhood in Mead Gardens, and I know you guys started your new life together. And I know you'd walk these gardens, so it's a special place, much more special. I mean, it's beautiful. There's flowers everywhere, but it became so much more iconic for me and special for me knowing that this was a special place for you guys. And I appreciate all of it and all the times, and it's great to be here with all these great people. I feel like we're all so blessed to know this guy, and I can't wait to see what you guys do. And you're way out of his league. And you fooled her, dude. So let's, oh man. It could have been a longer speech because every time I hang out with Mike, I have a story. So I'm going to cut it off there. But if we could all raise a glass to Michael and Anne and everything that they represent, love and beauty and friendship and family, thank you so much.
Cheers!
To them.